Hey guys, welcome back for another vlog for Working Wisdom Wednesday. I want to make this very brief and quick because first off, my voice sounds a little off. I don't know what happened, but I woke up and I was like kind of raspy. So I think that means I need to stop talking so much. I don't know, but that's what I do for a living. So I don't know. Anyway, just a quick note this week. I wanted to talk about working in a hostile environment. And I will say that the whole R. Kelly situation has kind of triggered this topic for me. Now, I've never experienced like working for somebody who's doing something that unethical or that crazy. However, there are people who are in those type of situations, and that is the definition of working in a hostile environment. Even if you don't feel in the moment like, oh, it's an issue, maybe looking back you might be like, oh, you know what, that was something I didn't really agree with, or I did feel like I had to go along with it just to keep my job so that I can pay my bills, to take care of my children. I think we've all been in somewhat hostile situations at some point of our lives, or if you haven't already, you will experience it, and it shows up in different ways. Like I said, it could be your boss asking you to do something unethical that you really don't believe in. It could like changing documents or putting different dates or something like that, something crazy like that. Or it could be to the extreme, like R. Kelly staff, like him asking, allegedly, so I'm not gonna say allegedly, him asking you to go find some young girls when this man is like 30 or 40 or whatever. And when he says young girls, he means like teenagers or under, like minors basically. So, and you feel like, bruh, like what you talking, what, go get you what, you feel that way. But then because you're working for someone who's a celebrity or who has the power to put you in certain positions in life or your career, you may feel coerced to do it psychologically. And like I said, it shows up in different ways, and so people will judge the staff. And definitely they should be held accountable, definitely, but I'll also take in consideration the psychological piece of it, like why did they move forward with those things. And like I said, when you're working with someone who has the power, whether it's your boss, whether it's a celebrity, which it may be your boss, right? It could be the president of the United States, like, you know what I mean? Like someone who has extreme power, or even just the simple power of signing your paycheck. That's power. That's a position of power. Then many times you feel obligated to follow through with whatever the requests are, even though they don't align with your values or your morals. And that's working in a hostile environment. So I think people are saying, oh, get the staff too, get the managers and the agents and all that stuff. And like I said, I don't know, for me, I'm able to kind of step back and look at everything. I guess being a therapist, I can see both sides, and I think that's what makes me who I am. And I can work with people. I worked in prisons, like, so I know I work with everybody. I work with the perpetrators, I work with the victims, I work with the survivors, right? The parents of the predator, I'm able to kind of step back and look at everything objectively. So that's why I'm just like I said, I'm not giving them a way out. I'm not giving them saying, okay, what they did was okay, but I just want you guys to kind of think about it and look at it in your own life, in your own situation. Are you, or have you ever been in a hostile work environment where you felt like you had to say yes? You like your lifestyle, your way of life, your ability to provide for your family was on the line if you didn't go along with that. Just look at that, and then once you apply that, look at how that could possibly have played a role in the alleged situation that took place with R. Kelly. So I really, looking forward to addressing some of these hot topics that come up now, and kind of putting my, giving my feedback on it. And what are some other things that you guys have experienced, or what's in the news right now that you want my psychological, mental health, addictions perspective on. I have over a decade of experience doing this work. Like I said, I've worked with so many different type of people, and on both sides of the table many times, that I'm very objective when it comes to those things. So but we'll see how this all turns out. But like I said, if you are in a hostile work environment, please make a plan to get out of that, because it's affecting you psychologically, and you shouldn't have to go to work and feel like, I have to do these things, otherwise, I'm gonna lose my job. Like, there are other situations where you don't have to feel that way, and you could fulfill your purpose and make money, provide for your family, and you don't have to go through all that. So that's my suggestion for you. Get your stuff out. Get out. I will see you guys next week. Thank you for listening. I'm sorry my voice is raspy. I'm gonna take care of that and figure out what I can take to get my voice back. Make sure you tune in to my other vlogs. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel, and also share this vlog on your Facebook or your other social media platforms to help me grow my channel. This year I really want to get in some hot topics. I really want to educate and share things that I've experienced, things that I know as a therapist, and just help the world, just by sharing my experiences. So I'm excited, and I'll see you guys next week.